Is Theo not who he says he is? Why was he talking like that with Monster? Why was he like, oh, I would tell you where Jinny is if I knew, but I don't because Nan doesn't know. Why is... Why is Theo being understanding towards Monster? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel of Delusional Theories. Today I'm going to be just a little bit deranged like I clearly am in all of the Buccaneer videos. Just a little note, if you have noticed that I have changed colors very often in these videos because my face sometimes seems a little bit tan, sometimes seems a little bit light. I'm trying things out with fixing my image and making it like better quality, more decent to watch. So I'm trying different ways of editing my image, okay? So if I sometimes seem like I went to the beach and other times I seem like a vampire, that's what it is, okay? Eventually I will find a thing that works for me and you will see the same color on my face the whole time. But for now, today it's potentially going to be vampire, okay? So sorry about that. A way that no one has noticed and no one really cares. But anyway, I do, so I had to say it. The Buccaneers episode 2. Wait, I need to put my chapstick on. The Buccaneers episode 2. Listen, I did predict some things wrong last time because my timeline was off, but my thing about Jinny and Theo was very much on, and my thing about potentially maybe Jinny, not Jinny and Theo, Lizzy and Theo, and potentially Jinny kind of catching feelings for a guy while they are there. I'm sorry, but I saw something. But the thing that surprised me the most was goddamn Theo, because why was he saying to Monster that he lost control of himself the night before when he supported Nan, literally advocating for her rights as a human being? I know this is like a royal era and these things would never have happened and blah blah blah, but I mean, Theo, are you two-faced? Or are you just trying to play into the monsters thing because he's still a man, he's still a lord, he still has power, and you still need your lords in your court? I hope it's the second one. I hope he's just playing into Monster and he's going to go see Nan, not only to confront her about her cheating, but also to be like, this guy is gonna get Jinny. I think it's gonna be more about the cheating, and I don't like seeing this side of him because I see Lizzy falling for him, like she so is falling for him, and it's already happened, it's already started happening, and it's gonna be a plot for the whole season, and I really need my girl, whoever she ends up with, whoever, I don't care who he is, I need my girl to be okay, to be safe, and I hope her instincts, they are. I think her instincts are okay. I think she will be able to tell whenever she sees the signs that something is wrong. But we saw signs from Theo by talking to Monster. We saw signs from the member of parliament by talking to Monster. Basically, anyone who associates with Monster in my book is suspicious. And I am suspicious of both of those men. The whole episode is about catching the Holy Grail, right? And this is like, I have no idea what Arthurian legend is. I don't care. But I'm assuming it's like this mythical object that if you catch it, like your story is over. You get a good life forever. You get a happy ending. It's like the one object that Indiana Jones wants to grab inside that cave, you know? So every person has their Holy Grail, right? Nan's Holy Grail is Guy, obviously, and this relationship with Guy that she will never be able to nourish, that she will never be able to get back, except she does because we've seen the preview, but for now she doesn't think so, and it has escaped her because she had to make that sacrifice for Jinny's well-being. Theo's Holy Grail is Nan, because he loves her and he wants her by her side. Well, we've seen the preview. We know that he will say, I thought my whole life that I needed a woman who didn't know who I was, but now I'm wrong. I want a woman who knows exactly who I am. So this will change for him. And I think that this is going to be about Lizzy. I'm so sorry. I think that. I'm so sorry. So that's his Holy Grail. Lizzy's Holy Grail... I don't think she knows either. But the way that she's characterized in this episode is as a good friend. And a good friend she is. To be honest, a good friend she is, because she's clearly catching feelings for her friend's man and she's not going to do anything about it. I mean, she could have used the guy letter, and given it to Nan, and Nan would have ran to Guy and she would have had free range with Theo, and she did not. And she spent the whole time trying to ascertain whether Nan was okay with her decision or not, and it was only after Nan told her that she had to forget Guy, that she had to try to make it work with Theo, that Lizzy burned the goddamn letter. So Lizzy's trying to do the best for all of her friends. Honestly, I'm a Lizzy stan through and through. I was last season, I am this season as well. Lizzy stan through and through. But that's her holy grail, potentially. Just being a good friend. And when she says that in the TV show, in the episode, it was like, yeah, I'm a good friend to everyone. And it's like, it's kind of a little complaining a little bit in it. There's like a hint of annoyance in her voice. Like, yeah, I'm everyone's good friend, but where are my good friends? You know, kind of like that. I mean, we know what Honoria and Mabel's holy grail is. Oh, and Honoria's mother just lost both of her other houses, so now she has to stay with Conchita and Conchita and Richard are going through it because that goddamn mother, I love her. She's so goddamn entertaining, but she's always creating trouble. She creates trouble for the business of marrying rich Americans in England, and it's just so fun. It's fun. I mean, whenever someone is causing chaos in these like really fancy balls, it's just fun. It's fun, okay? So I enjoy it. And the fact that Mabel is matching the energy of this problematic, chaotic mother, beautiful. The way that Mabel will get this mother on her side, on the side of the lesbians, this is all I want to see this season. I want to see this mother become, what's her name? What's Emily Field's mother from Pretty Little Liars? That she was very homophobic in season 1, and then in season 2 she was like down with the rainbow. That's this mother, hopefully. I mean, we know who Guy's holy grail is. We know it's Nan, but Nan is very, very far away. His life now is with a baby and a woman he barely knows in Italy. I thought Italy or Greece, but clearly Italy. And honestly, I eat it up. In the beginning, when Nan was crying to her pillow about Guy with memories of their nights together, I was like, oh my god, I feel it. I feel it. So I eat it up. If Guy spends the whole season longing for Nan and not getting a hint of her until the very end, I am going to be so happy, because this is the shit that I love. This is the slow burn, long distance longing that I love. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy seeing Nan trying to make the marriage work and it's still not working in the end, very much as Eric Shepherd. And I'm going to enjoy Guy trying to make this situation work, potentially with Jinny falling for him, maybe him falling for, I mean, if they're going to be in this life forever, because at this point in time they think it's forever, surely they will have to, you know? So, yeah, I'm excited to see that happen. Even if it's just like a convenience crush or like a convenience relationship or whatever, I would be very happy to see my baby girl Jinny getting loved properly. She even has the conversation with the lady at the bar. Girl, what you mean you just want to get it over with? You need to find someone to do it well. And I feel like that could be Guy. That could be Guy. And I mean, if they are trapped there anyway, and if Nan is with Theo anyway, why can't they just enjoy it a little bit? Why can't they just enjoy it a little bit? They're in Italy with a baby. They're supposedly recently married. Can't they just enjoy it a little bit? I actually hope that happens. I hope that happens. I know it'll be very no for the show, especially because Nan and Jinny are sisters and whatever, but I hope that happens. I hope they become a little scandalous. We don't see the moms. They're potentially still back in New York, and I know things are brewing. I know I will see Little Mr. I know I will see Little Mr. again. And you know what? I saw it yesterday because I've been rewatching Gossip Girl. Just a quick side note. I was going to make a TikTok about this, but then I was tired and went to bed. But I haven't rewatched Gossip Girl in a while. And I rewatched it yesterday and I was thinking, How is Rufus Humphrey looking so good? How is Lily looking so good? I remember watching this show and they were old. They were old. And now I'm watching it and I'm like, no, they're not old. They're fine. They are fine. I'm very surprised. And Leighton looks so young. What's her name? The problematic girl. Serena looks so young. Nate looks so young. Chuck Bass is annoying. Can we all kill him off, please? The one person on TikTok who was saying that Chuck Bass was his favorite character. Oh, no. I just remembered why. She was a kid. Okay, anyway. But this is just my message for today. I am old enough that I'm experiencing what I experienced with Twilight and The Father. I'm experiencing it in Gossip Girl. Rufus Humphrey is looking good. God damn it, I'm old. I'm so old. Anyway, the Buccaneers. One of the things that broke my heart the most in this episode was the fight between the girls. The girls are fighting. Was Nan and Lizzie's fight, because Nan doesn't know. And I mean, she will find out eventually. She will find out that Lizzy was having a conversation with her and was being so intrusive in her life and trying to understand if she's happy or not, because she was trying to figure out if she should give her this letter or not. And honestly, I think she shouldn't have burned it. I think she should have kept it like here, you know, just always knowing that it's somewhere safe, and potentially maybe later give it to her or something. But we know that Nan will see Guy again, and Guy will say all those things to Nan in person. But I can totally see the next few episodes, Nan kind of trying really hard to be in this marriage and trying to be happy and trying to forget Guy. And obviously she's not going to be able to. So she will just spiral more and more. And eventually her mother might come back and she will spiral against her mother as well. And I mean, it would be kind of a good coincidence if at the moment in time where Nan is truly spiraling out of control, her mother comes to see this, and this is when the clash of mother and mother happens with the sisters. That would be fun. That would be very dramatic. And then there's a ball happening. That would be really fun. Another really cool aspect that I noticed, guys, I'm once again in my shot analysis era. One interesting aspect that I noticed was in Nan's clothing. God damn it. I hope they paid attention to it, and I hope it wasn't just by mistake. I hope it was on purpose. In the beginning of the episode, when Nan is struggling with her Guy Theo thing, and she's like sobbing into Guy's shirt and like having these memories of him and feeling this pain of his distance and whatever, she is wearing the tightest possible freaking corset. And it's not even hidden. It's not even a corset like inside her clothes just to make her look good. It's an outside corset. And to me, that was immediately saying, baby girl is in pain, baby girl is trapped, baby girl cannot breathe, and everyone can see it because it's a corset on the outside of her clothing. And then shenanigans happen in the episode, which I have reviewed. And at the end, we see her wearing that really loose blouse. We even see like underneath it, because it's like sheer tissue, not tissue, whatever. It's a sheer piece of clothing. And inside she has like a top on, but no corset. And I feel like that was such a nice way of visually demonstrating, on one hand, her constraints, her, entrapment in this situation, and on the other hand, her like releasing herself from it and trying to enjoy the life she has with Theo. I thought that was pretty good. Like, I need to pay more attention to their clothing and like where they are when things are happening, because things are not made by accident, and it passes a message to the audience, even if it's like subconsciously. Another thing I noticed actually about this was, oh my god, I just burped so hard. Not very ladylike of me. But another thing that I noticed was when Nan, after the dinner, was running in the woods after Theo. I have no idea why that boy ran. Why he ran away. Maybe it was him like, oh my god, I'm gonna be seen as a feminist in the court, in the royal court. Oh my god. I need to go drown myself in a river. But when Nan was running into the forest to go find Theo, she had that beautiful green gown on, and it was almost camouflage because it was like night and the woods were green, but the way that they filmed it or maybe edited the shot, it looked like the very same green she was wearing. So she was kind of blending in with the background. It was like she was running like inside herself into the forest, and that cannot be by chance because Nan is not the constrained, well-behaved Duchess. She's free-willed. She's a wild child. She's, the first time we saw her in the season 1, she was climbing down a building to go get something for her friend who was going to get married. Like, this is her in her element, running through the wild forests of the world, being herself. And I don't know, like that was the moment where I enjoyed seeing Nan the most in this episode. It was when she was running through the forest, and I really hope that's not by accident, because if she was with Guy, she would be able to be that person. And I mean, we even see some shots of her with Theo being that person kind of when they are riding in the horses and she looks very happy and whatever. But it's not the same. It's not the same. The way, I will never shut up about this. The way that they made the longing look so good in the beginning. And her corset was there, and the shirt, and then she burned the shirt at the end. That was a crime. You're gonna regret that so hard, baby girl. But yeah, I enjoy this episode. I love when I can notice details in the wardrobe or the background or the way they film it. So now that I kind of noticed it a little bit and see that maybe they are playing with those things, because not every show does it, I will be paying more attention to it. And if you enjoy like people analyzing this kind of stuff, come back here next week because I will be doing it again. Because if you haven't been here for a long time, you don't know this, but I love analyzing like little clues in these more background details. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you here next week. Potentially you will see me here again today, if not tomorrow. Bye.